All right, clocking in now.
Welcome to episode 14
14 of them things, man.
of the Richest Clay.
Yes, sir.
We on 14.
Yes, we are. We are on 14. I know it seems like we get happy as hell every time we go up together, but like it's genuine. It's like actual happiness. It feels like we can hop together, like hurdle, or just make it to another part of the mountain.
Honestly, once we hit double digits, it was kind of like, which episode are we on now?
Man, soon we gonna be at 30. We gonna be like, damn, we at 30. I can't wait till we get to that point though. We're doing good. We're still active. We're still getting the 1 days up. I think I'm 2 days off. I know I'm 2 days off. I can feel it in my body. I gotta get those back up.
I mean, it was a weekend.
I missed 1 day this week,
you
and
did?
then the couple weeks before I missed 1 day. I keep up with those. I mark those in my head.
I had a feeling, but with the like upgrading phone, like my notifications were off. Even my alarms were off. I was like,
I missed one. I'm gonna probably post that one today to make up for the one for last week, and then get back to rolling.
oh, that'll work.
But let's start with this. How was your week, man?
I'm tired.
Oh, I can relate. I can relate.
So this week was the week I like officially started like working out every single day.
Oh, how's that going?
I mean, it's consistent to make my body hurt. Vanessa was like, every day you've been saying your body hurts. I'm like, cause it does. Cause it honestly does. But, I mean, I feel fine, you know, just a little sore. I've been hooping a little bit more at nights. I usually get live. Some nights, not so much. But intramurals are coming up. And it's my last.
I miss that.
It's my last semester I could do it, so.
I miss that so much. I miss the intramurals. I miss like almost getting in fights with people for no reason, bro.
Nah, I avoid that at all costs because I ain't got time for your stuff. Because
I feel you.
It used to be like I'm gonna fold you.
Yo, I feel that.
If you don't stop talking, because I know I just almost dunked on you in the last play, but nah. Ever since Julie came, I'm a little bit more.
You got more
aware.
You got more to live for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All they thinking about is that game right thing and that.
Yeah.
I'm willing to die for this motherfucker. You ain't gonna talk to me like that.
And it be the dudes that aren't even the nicest on the court either.
I'm getting his head. And yo, it's the funniest part. They tell their team like they really like making a plan happen. Like, yo, look, I'm getting their head. Look, I know what I'm doing. Like, no, you don't. You just talking shit. You just talking shit because you know that's all you can give to the team right now.
And you know they're angry when they like slap the floor hard as shit. Like they're gonna lock you up.
They're angry and nervous when they slap the floor. When they slap the floor, they're nervous. You can see in their hands, they slap it. they ain't ready. They like, I know I'm about to get my shit mixed, but fuck it.
And honestly, ever since I like gained a little bit of weight, I've been a little bit slower on the court, but you know, I can still jump. And this one dude, he was talking so much mess and he crossed me, but like I didn't lose my foot and I stayed still instead of like pushing out to get in front of him. One, I didn't want to foul him, and two, he had an open lane. I'm like, I'm about to beat his shit. I pinned his shit off the glass like LeBron, and everybody was like, oh, you just got crossed. And I was like, no, I didn't. He went up, and he was the type of dude that would like dunk it, but he went for a layup and just off the glass.
Give me that shit.
And everybody got quiet. And I just stayed quiet. I just kept my composure. I'm just like, I told y'all I'm like this. So the first day I went back, I got picked up for an intramural team fast. But was it yesterday or the day before? I went and hooped. I was on the game for 9 games straight, no loss. Like I was getting tired too. I can't move like how I used to. Not. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so are you hooping at the gym or are you hooping at the Oaks?
No, at the gym.
They open it now?
Mm-hmm. They have one full court and then they have a half court.
About freaking time, yo.
But But yeah, after every single game, someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, bro, you got an intramural team? Hey, bro, you got an intramural team?" I'm like, I literally just got picked up like the other day. And they're like, "Damn, where were you at the other day?" I was like,
I was here.
I've been around, just not here. And they're like, "All right, well, we'll see you." But it was just getting
Let me know how that goes. I might just pop up just to support.
It's like every Sunday at 6 p.m.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't gotta be there.
Yeah, it's a tough time, but I feel like it's better than doing it like Monday 6 p.m. or Tuesday 6 p.m.
You go enjoy it, man. You go get hype.
I feel like we got a pretty stacked team because the dude that picked me up, me and him have that like relationship where it's like we know of each other, but we don't know each other.
Yeah.
But every time we play against each other, we're guarding each other. Enough to the point where it's like, all right, I know he can easily get a layup, or I can easily get a layup on him. But we'll go into like a little competition like, "Hey, bro, this whole game, only threes."
Y'all gonna be straight. But you know what? There be some, bro, be careful. Because them teams, there's like levels to them intramurals. Because there'd be some motherfuckers who was like supposed to be in the college team hooping on there, or who was supposed to be in the fucking league or some shit like that, hooping the intramurals. I remember my team, we was going against a team, and the team I had, because it was like the Roxy team. The team I had, I was like, why the fuck are we playing these people? Like, I was so mad because I was like, this is our team. Even it was like me, I forget all their names now. Fuck. It was me and my it was me and my homies, yo. It was a group, a select few of us, where we was like, we knew how to play ball. We were good at playing ball, but the people we were going against, I was like, this is y'all life. Y'all, I don't even think y'all fucking go to school here. I think y'all just here to like get you a fucking place on the team. Like, that's why I was like, why the fuck are we playing these motherfuckers? I was so mad, ruined my whole time.
I mean, there's dudes that are there every single day, and I'm just like, I got all my like different stuff I'm doing, and I'm like, I mean, not everyone's as like go-getting as like me or you. Yeah, we're trying to do everything and anything to like get some paper, but I'm just like, you don't got a job. Like, what are you doing? How are you paying for your housing?
And that's why I was
home? Like, what's going on? Like,
that's why I feel like I'm like, either you smart as fuck and you already knocked out all your papers and all that shit, and you just here
on top of school.
Yeah, like you just here to get you a motherfucking bucket. But I was like, maybe you got a strong ass academic scholarship, and like you killing it right now with the classes. So you leave the rest of your time here. Or you just like somehow finessing your way in this gym and just hooping. Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy. I respect it though.
I do too. I ain't even mad at it. I just be like, yo, I be feeling bad because I be like, I know I'm not taking it this serious. Like, I be like, I don't even want to hoop with these guys because I don't want to get smacked this hard. I really don't. I'm going to give me a fucking bucket. But still, at the end of the day, when your team is getting smacked and you got like 4 buckets, I don't want to be the dude. I got my motherfucking buckets. Like, I don't want to walk out saying that because it's still an L. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? Ever since you said Kendall's big but fast, like ever since that video posted, people be saying that. And it's just like,
it's true.
It's weird because people, maybe like one person will comment on it, one person will comment on it, but not everybody will comment. They'll be like, when
they see
you, he's nice, but though, hey, you big and fast. I'm just like, you be watching my podcast?
Yo, I'm telling you why. I remember because I was kind of some traction. I was like, I'm telling y'all, that was the first thing I thought of when I saw you hooping. Because it was 2 different types of yous. Like, when I first met you, and then when I saw you actually hooping, I was like, there's no way this motherfucker is moving this fast and this agile on the damn court. Because when you off the court, when you like just chilling, you just kind of like walking. Like, you just chilling.
I got me a little stroll walk.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you get on the court, you just like, what the fuck is going on?
And it's funny because I'll put that little heart into my run-in when I'm on the court, especially if you cherry picking, because I'm a head hunt. I don't care. You ain't scoring that easy. I don't care.
Oh my gosh. Oh, whatchamacallit? What you was about to say? My bad.
I was gonna say, how was your week?
Oh yeah. Oh, let me get into that. You actually right. My bad. Um, my week was tiring, but it wasn't because of working out. It was because of working. That was, bro. I've been working so many deals with people. People have been crying on the phone with me. Bro, it's been that type of week. Oh my gosh, when it comes to the selling industry, selling period, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who sells stuff, my heart goes out to y'all. Y'all gotta have some tough skin.
Oh, I know that for sure.
Some tough skin. You gotta get with a lot of no's. Cause I'm doing both types of selling. I'm
Yeah.
doing selling where traffic is constantly coming my way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to see if we have something that they want, which is easier. And I'm also doing sales where I'm paying for these people. And I'm introducing myself to people. And I'm trying to, sell them something. I'm trying to not convince them, but like let them know they need this product and why they need it. That blew my fucking eardrums out. We good?
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince them that they need this product. Probably.
I don't know. Now it's super loud.
Yeah.
Because I feel like mine was turned down a little bit. I feel like that's better.
A lot more better.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I'm convinced, like talking to people and trying to convince them that they need this product and like why they need this product. So it's a whole bunch of like dealing with people who really want something and I gotta tell them you can't get this without having this. And then dealing with like just give me like 5 seconds to explain like why you need this product. Don't hang up this phone. And people be like, get out my phone, get out my phone, get out my phone. And you just spend like $20 or something for this lead. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's like you don't want people bothering you especially because I mean, phones will tell you if it's like a scam or not. So when it's not a scam and like it comes through and you're just like, hello, my name is Richard and I'm here to give you some insurance.
Yeah,
so they're like,
it is hard. Like, cause that's what I'm saying. Like you try the main thing through this selling stuff, I understand when it comes to cold calling and stuff like that, is like you gotta develop trust fast. The faster you can develop trust with somebody, the faster you can either get the sale or like actually communicate with them with the sale. Like when I got my traffic coming to me when I'm selling homes, the traffic's coming towards me. They know this company, they know who I am. We don't need to go over about who I am.
yeah.
They already know who I am. They came to me. Well, now while I'm calling you, I gotta explain to you who I am, why I'm here, and what you get to get me here. You get what I'm saying? Because they're filling this out. It's just that they're like, who the hell are you? So, like, I've tried so many different ways. Yo, this is not a telemarketer. This is me. Like, blah, 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 blah. I'm a real person.
I feel like that'd be harder for
it
me
is.
because I'm so used to, like, my professional voice. Like I said, it sounds robotic.
Everybody's does. And that's the thing. Like, people think there's a way to saying it. If you're going to read a script, it's going to sound like a script. It's going to sound like a telemarketer. No matter if you have a robotic voice or not. A gangster can come by. Hey, this is blah, 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 blah. People will hang up and be like, oh, that's a telemarketer. Because you're reading off a script.
But if you're like yourself, you're not going to get that sale. Like, hello? Hey, what's up, bruh? You trying to get some insurance?
Yeah, if that's something, I would still hang up that call because I'd be like, oh, this is a voice message that they make up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I learned, it's like when I call, I just be like, hey, hello? And then when they answer, I'd be like, is this so-and-so? Yeah, this is so-and-so. This is not a telemarketer call. And then I pause for a little bit, and then I proceed talking. So that they know that, like, this is not, like, something continuously talking, and you're not speaking up, like, to get through the script. They're just going to hang up as you're talking, because they're going to think it's fake. But there's different ways. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to it, to learning how to cold call. It's giving me some tough skin, man. I've got a lot of fuck yous, a lot of, like, get out my face, don't call this number.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if we've talked about it before in the podcast. When I used to work at, I'm not going to say which place.
Yeah.
But the credit card companies, you get a lot of people who, like, their spouses die, and they were like what's the word?
Beneficiary?
Well, that, but they're also, what is it called when you put them on the credit card? And they're the authorized user.
Oh, okay.
So they're not exactly the cosigner, because if they were a cosigner,
They'll be paying for the person who owns it, or they help. Co-signer is basically saying that the person
y'all are sharing it.
Yes.
Authorized user is I'm piggybacking off of the actual owner of like the card. So their spouse would die, which means all their cards have to get canceled. But there's people like in their like 60s to like 90 age frame where they've been using the same card every single day to get gas, to get food, to get everything. It's always been paid for, always on time, and it's been helping their credit, but it's not their card. They're just the authorized user. So we're basically like taking away their funds in a sense, because like that's what they know. The money's getting transferred into that account every day because they live within their means. If their cost of living is like $2,000 a month, they have it set to where they only spend $2,000 a month, and then their debit goes straight to that credit. So like that's how they're building their credit.
That's dope.
And yeah, that's what everyone should do.
Yeah,
be living off of credit to
100%. Yo,
yeah,
like that's a gem. If you're not living off of credit cards, start now. Like literally start living off of credit cards now. If you're not living off of credit cards, that is probably the smartest thing you can do right now.
Now don't like max your cards out. Use it responsibly and spend the proper amount you're gonna spend and make sure you can pay it off.
Yes, and my thing is this: don't spend it if you don't have it in your if your bank account. This is what I mean, because I never got what growing up, especially from my dad. My dad's like, man, don't worry about credit cards. Don't get no credit cards. If you ain't, credit cards are just basic.
Yeah, that's how my mom.
Yeah,
don't get a credit card.
It's a broke man's mentality. Don't get a credit card. And that's how I've been. Like I'm like, I ain't gonna get no credit cards. Basically saying like I'm spending money I don't have. No, I got the game fucked up. Like, when I start doing more researching it, one, you should not be using a credit card expecting to pay it later. You're still spending your money. Yes, use a credit card as if it is your debit card. Just instead of using your debit card and not getting no rewards back from it, use your credit card and get rewards back from it and build your credit. That's all you're doing. That's all it is. If you got like a credit card, which is hard to get nowadays without like crazy interest on it. I'm talking about I get the ones that have like zero. If I can find the ones that has like zero interest rate, I go for those. Which is not, they don't give you too much of a high balance. At least for me, maybe because I'm young.
If you're paying it on time, you shouldn't have any interest.
Well, yeah, but like there's something like the high balance ones, like the ones that are like 25 to like 3,500. Me personally, I haven't gotten to those yet. Nobody's approached me with them type of joints yet. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you should try? This is not a sponsorship or anything, but Apple gives you a nice little...
Apple?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know they did that.
They might give you a little bit more, especially if you've been an Apple user for a while. That's what I've heard.
I'm gonna try that.
In the credit card industry. Well, if it shows in your credit report that you're spending responsibly or using your credit responsibly, you get up to like probably like 6,000. But if
I didn't know that was a thing.
But if I think like the first purchase, I'm not gonna say who, but the first purchase someone made that I know that has the card as well. They had a nice little balance of like 5,000, and they maxed it out. Didn't pay it when they were supposed to pay it, like in full. Like this is their first time having the card, and then they like took their limit from like 5,000 to like 2,500 real quick.
That's still a lot, man. I'm getting. Let me not put my personal business out there, but my balance is nowhere near that. Like my balance is a little low.
Well, so how long have you had your credit card?
I mean it. So I just haven't applied to any
Is
other
it with
ones.
your bank?
No.
So if you do one with your bank, usually if you get the card and you have it for a while, like maybe like a year, maybe even 6 months, you could like upgrade your card without them like affecting your credit. So like they're not going to do a credit inquiry, they're probably just gonna go off like the money coming in and out of your bank account, because that's what happened with one of my cards, and I got a boost in like of like $3,000.
I need to do it with my bank thing. I need to start one with my bank. Yeah, I actually need to start one with my bank.
I don't know, it's just like little tricks and tips that you can do to get more credit, because the more credit you have, the more power you have, essentially.
And you need to use it. Like, the main thing, whether you start small. If y'all going to get a credit card, start with like a $200 balance one if you could get one, or wherever you could get.
Try to get them rewards ones.
Yeah.
The ones where it's cash back.
Mm-hmm. And just spend that as if it's your debit card. So, like, if you know you spend like $5 on it, immediately spend that $5 back. Like, that's how I would personally use it. Yes, there's gonna be situations where you ain't got the money right now and you need to use it and like just pay it back later. That's completely fine, but that should not be a normal thing. And I think that's what, like, when I first got it, that's what will fuck me up. Like, I would always use it. You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna pay back later, I'm gonna pay back later, and I always have this balance on it. So like, I'm paying back, I always pay it back, which they're like, you got a good history, but they're like, you stop taking your time with it. It's kind of like it's continuously like pay it, which helps, because whenever y'all go get to this point, you don't want to be in position, which I get a lot of these people who come in my office where they're coming to me and the first thing they're saying is like, my credit ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? I'm having these talks with them like, well, I have somebody working on my credit right now. My credit ain't that good. Like, where they're nervous that they won't get it solely because of their credit.
Well, there's a lot of programs that are free. You just need to find them to where people will like help clear out all the negative stuff on your credit if it's possible. Like, if you got a student loan from like 2008 and it says you had a late payment, you can honestly do it yourself too and just hit them up and be like,
all it is dispute calls. You constantly calling people, be like, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and then like it's gonna eventually boost up your credit. There's people who pay people like $300 a month just to fix their credit. My thing is this: live off of credit cards. That's a strong thing I highly recommend. And what I mean by that is your credit card is your debit card. It is not something that you're going to pay off later. This is not something that you're going to just pay monthly. You can keep it at a certain balance. Because another thing I found out is that if it's not under a certain balance, like, no matter if you are continuously paying it, if you're not keeping that balance under a certain number, which I think is like 60%, like if you have it below 60%, you're in good shape, then it doesn't help. Some lady told me that.
Lower. I think it's 30%. If you're not under 30%, that's when it starts hitting.
So if it's not under 30%, that's where it doesn't, like, it's not helping you,
mm-hmm.
right? I remember a bank lady told me something like that. It was either 60 or 30%.
I'm pretty sure it's 30.
Yeah, so if you don't have it under a certain number, that hurts you as well. So if you go get one, I would suggest living off credit cards, and that's what I mean by living off credit cards. The best situation is getting a credit card that pays all your bills for the month, and then like you just make sure you pay that credit card off at the end of the month with your actual money. That's the best situation. But like, everybody can't get that situation.
What's the worst situation? You max out all your cards.
Yeah.
And you owe a lot of people a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you owe more than what your card is worth because you have a lot of interest.
Yeah.
Payments that you have to make up. And it's sad, you know, when you get charged $60 to like $200 something dollars, depending on your interest rate, every month because you can't pay.
And if you get signed, you get mad, you be like, fuck y'all, I ain't gonna pay it. All right. It's just gonna build up. That's all it does.
And you're gonna be the one hurting.
So if you go use a credit card, use it as if it is your debit card. Don't think of it as a credit card. Just get that out your head. Don't think of it as a debit card. And use your credit card responsibly. You shouldn't be using it for like, your credit card should be used strictly for bills. And then your actual debit card, your real money, should be used for things that you want. That's my suggestion. Like, if you go buy you a toy or buy you some clothes or stuff like that, you should use your actual money, because you will actually make a better decision about what you actually want. You know what I'm saying?
Vanessa always says it's hard to shop for me, because what I do, I save up like a little savings for like something I want, or like if I just want to like spoil myself. And I mean, I'll buy it on my credit card and then pay it off with that money. That's just like a little thing that I do. But she's like, you always get what you want, because you always save up and get like the big things. Like if I want to get the new MacBook or I want to get the new phone, like I'll save up in advance because I'm like, all right, I know this is the time.
I'm the exact same way.
I'm gonna get this.
Go ahead.
You just got to make sure your money's right before you do something crazy like go on a shopping spree. I think the only times I like usually go a little bit overboard is like the holiday time, or like if it's like my mama's birthday, I'm like, I'm gonna get you something nice or something in that range.
That's why it's fuck it. We both go where our like savings kind of like hit, like where we actually hit our savings point to get some stuff. It's based off our conversations. Like I'll see you, like you just saw me today. I'm like, yo, I just got this. I just got this. I just got this.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, where can you get all this stuff? And I'm just like, yo, it was about that time. Yeah, my savings hit. Like, and the same thing with you. You'll come back. Yo, I just got this. It's because we think the same way on that. Like I'm the same way. I could be thinking about. I've probably been eyeing this project for about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Not saying a word. Just like Solly, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this. Not right now, but I'm gonna get this. And just start saving my bread until I get to that point.
I'm gonna be honest. For the last 2 months, in my Best Buy cart, I've had like this little bundle going on with a new MacBook. But I'm just like, do I want to spend this money right now? Because right now, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. My MacBook is hustling to keep the Richest Clay alive. It's hustling.
Oh man, when I be getting them texts,
my fan go being. Vanessa's in the other room, like, what's that sound? I'm like, it's my computer. Shh. You got to talk to it nice, or it's not gonna render everything properly.
Be having my heart drop where you be texting me, you be like, yo, you won't believe what just happened. I'll be like, oh, come on, the MacBook came out.
Look, so make sure you save your work. Because I swear I saved it. And I started rendering and exporting the video. And the way my computer setup is I have an external like port to like connect everything. Because it's the USB-C. So I have like all my USBs in the back with like my hard drives and everything connected to it. And if you unplug because the power goes into the little dock instead of the computer, and it powers like everything, the hard drives and the computer. If you unplug the dock from the charger, everything will like literally like turn off. The hard drives will turn off, and like I work out of the hard drives because my MacBook for some reason is like maxed out on like memory. Which I've been trying to clear it out. Like every time I like upload something or export something, I make sure it goes to the hard drive. But for some reason she unplugged it and Premiere Pro like crashed, like crazy crashed. And I just hear my computer. And I'm just like,
oh no.
And I heard it from the other room, but I'm just like, it's probably just working hard to, push out.
It's gonna start making that sound again.
Yeah. And I'm just like, it's fine. And then next thing I know, like I wasn't too mad at Vanessa, but she did it so she could like pump. And for the people that don't know, so we probably record like an hour to an hour 30 minutes of like content, and I like chop it up and like put it together. And it usually takes me like 2 hours because I'll like go through the whole hour, watch it, and then I'll like watch it again to make sure like I took out like the little pauses, or if
and that's why I say we have a lot of pauses.
Or if we use like a lot or like a lot, I'll like try to like be slick and cut it out. But yeah, that day I forgot which episode it was. That episode was lost.
It was an interview.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the interview. I would have been mad.
It wasn't. I could have sworn it was an interview.
Because the interview took like 4 hours to like finish.
I
think it was the one before the interview.
Because I remember you told me it was after we did the interview. I was like, yo, please don't tell me we lost that footage.
No, it had to be episode 10 then. It had to be episode 10.
Oh.
Because 11's the interview, right?
I just remember my heart dropped because I was like, we literally don't, this is our first one. Don't tell me you lost the footage.
No, I'm going to keep it real with y'all again. So during the interview, cameras, immaculate. working perfectly. The episode before that, this camera right here, it went out of commission.
Yo, we be having so many technical difficulties.
And then did the interview, camera's working perfectly. Next episode, camera went out. It's like battery dead. I just charged all of these before I came here. Like literally overnight. Overnight.
No.
Bro, I be getting frustrated sometimes, but I feel like it's getting better and better every single time.
I feel like every time we come in here is a new adventure. Like when we came in here with Tyler, that actually worked out.
Yeah, that was like a perfect.
Like I was expecting it could go so much more worse. Like, I was like, stuff ain't feel work. We just about to have all these off, and we just gonna be talking. We gonna be like, oh, we can't get a video in. Let's just put our phones up. But that actually worked out nice, and I'm so happy that it did. But whatchamacallit, every time we come in here, it's like a roll of dice, bro. It's like, is it gonna be a 7 or is it gonna be 11? What we gonna hit tonight? I swear, that's what I feel like it is every time. But it works out somehow, some way. Because even like one goes out, we still have another one that's going. If they both go out, we still got like the voice.
That's the perk. Because even if we don't get up the YouTube channel, it's gonna be on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor.
And we going strong.
Yeah,
we going strong. But what else I want to talk about? Oh, bro. So this week, I am excited, bro. I am very, 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 very happy for this week.
What's happening?
Houston, my brother. There's going to be a lot of people in Houston. I'm going to be drunk. So drunk.
Drink responsibly.
I will.
I know you will, but I'm talking to our viewers.
But yo, I'm going to be there for the whole weekend. This is my first time being at a skate event for the whole weekend.
Because you usually go for like a day.
A day and like try to book it. Turn and burn. I be doing turn and burns, bro. So,
using PTO?
Yeah, bro. Use your PTO. This is an announcement to everybody who's working for an employer. Use your PTO. Don't feel bad if you're using your PTO. You don't have to slave for a company. You don't.
All I want to say is that they don't really
care about us. Like, use your PTO. The person who owns the business uses his PTO wherever they feel like it, actually.
They probably don't even use it. They probably take the day off if they want to take the day off.
Exactly. If you go work hard for somebody, you better work harder for yourself than you work for a company. You work good for a company, but work harder for yourself.
It's always good to clock in for your dreams, but it's also good to take breaks.
Yes.
You don't want to burn yourself out because you're trying to do your job, do your hobbies, and also have a personal life because...
Exactly.
Sooner or later, one of those things is going to break and you're not going to have your hobbies or you're not going to have your personal life or...
And I'm going to still kind of be working while I'm up there because I still got deals I got to close out. I still got people I got to call. So I'm going to still be kind of working. You're always going to be working. And that's why I've realized you never going to really have a day off. You know what I'm saying? Until you decide to take that retirement or you've built a good passive income where you're okay. Which I'm okay with now. You know what I'm saying? Like once I get older, probably mid-30s or so, this ain't it. I'm traveling. I'm moving to do what the hell I want. But realize you will always be working every day. And I don't care if it's for 30 minutes. I don't care if it's for an hour or 4 hours. Make sure that if you go put time into yourself, it's a lot more than what you put in for any company. I don't care. Because a lot of people, me, myself, there's a lot of times where I get home because I work so hard all day that when I get home, I just want to sleep. I literally just want to sleep. I don't want to do nothing else but sleep.
I know that feeling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you get home. Not only that, I get home, I got to play with my dogs for about an hour or two because they've been, in in the cage.
I feel like that's when it gets a little bit harder when you have a significant other or you got other things.
Yeah, you can't just go home and hit the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Because they expect you to do something. I know your dogs look up at you like,
yeah,
Dad, it's time for a walk.
Yeah, they hopping and doing the shoulder shrugs and shit, and they're like, let's go. And I'm just like, I just don't want to, but like I have to let them out. I have to play with them, and then after that, you're like, okay. It's time to clock in from my dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like 12 o'clock at night. You're just like, all right, come on, let's get the baggage said.
You know what's crazy? After being a stay-at-home dad for a little bit, you have like those expectations of your significant other when they come home. Like, oh, I need her to do this. I need her to do that. But then I see her come home and she's like tired. She doesn't want to do anything. Next thing I know, she's asking me, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like,
yeah. Bro, I'll be feeling so bad for my dogs when I get home, because there'll be days where like I let them out, I let them play out, we play fetch, and then after that I'm like, y'all need to go back in y'all cage, because gagging, you need to go to sleep. Papa need to go to sleep tonight. All right, we can't just be chilling, because I don't trust them if I go to sleep and they out roaming. Not yet. They go destroy the house.
That's the same thing with Cadence. Franklin's, he's a little bit more calm.
Yeah, and he can only do so much damage.
He might jump on the furniture. He might play at like 2-3 in the morning. But if you let Cadence out with him,
oh my gosh, stuff is breaking.
Cadence knows how to open doors.
I'm a scaring to become a Cadence.
Easily.
I must be scaring becoming a Cadence.
Oh, and you got those handles.
Oh, she started to do the lick shit where she like lick it off. I'm like, all right, motherfucker.
Well, Cadence can't open her kennel now.
Which one you got? The little.
It's like the hinge, but it's at the bottom and the top. She might get the bottom one, but she can't get the top one. But what happened was I accidentally broke it because it's a wooden one before we went to Vegas, and she had no room to like grab or bite anything, so she couldn't break it or like chew on it. But I accidentally like put my hand through, and when I put my hand through, I broke one of the things, and she noticed it started breaking, so she started pawing at it, and then it broke it off like right before we went like on a Vegas trip, and she like was able to get her head through to bite another one off, and then bite another one off, so she broke like 3 or 4 of them things, and she was able to like poke her head through. So now it's like covered up with this like little board thing. It looked kind of ghetto. I've been telling myself I'm gonna fix it, but we're gonna see about that. Y'all know those projects where it's like, I'm gonna get to it later, or I'm gonna figure out how to fix this.
You see them pictures I got in there? I've been thinking about that for the past 2 months. Them shits has been in my shed. You think I'm joking too? Yeah, I gotta be a little poop scooper. If I can start scooping poop and shit outside my yard, give me some more plants. I got some plants. Man, one thing I do enjoy about having like a little crib, you know what I'm saying, is like all the project ideas I have. You wanna know one TikTok that I follow a lot?
What's up?
Decor TikTok or like home TikTok. Like a lot, bro. I'm always on there seeing like projects that people are doing. I went to the dollar store and look at what I made. And like they got these cool ass fucking decorations.
I told Vanessa she needs to hop on TikTok, but she's like, I don't got time. But I could see her like being one of those TikToks.
Your house would look brand new every week if she hopped on TikTok and went to the home decor.
She'd want to like organize everything, and because I mean everything's already pretty organized. Like if you look at my
your house is amazing.
Everything's like lined up. If we had like it's an apartment. It's a tiny apartment.
Yeah, but y'all made that thing look like a strong ass marga room, bro. Like I be walking in there, I'm like, this looks like something you can present to the people here.
Honestly, I feel like if another resident walked into our apartment and they saw it, they'd be mad. They'd be like, they got a washer and a dryer.
But still, like I just like,
why your closet so big?
Even without it, bro, like y'all's look really, really good. Mine's looked nothing like that when I had mine. Mine was just basically the apartment, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
seeing y'all apartment made me want to like start like adding decoration to mine. I was like, Rich, you need to start with this playing on shit. Like,
I mean, if you love Vanessa, she'll decorate for you.
Like she would look brand new. I'll come into a whole bunch of shit. There's some, but I'm slowly adjusting because I get used stuff. But then I'll be like, nah, this is not pet friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they're going to tear this up. So I'm constantly like trying to figure out stuff like, oh, I need to get this because I know if Alma or Axel jump on this, it won't tear up so fast. I can play this real good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for the most part, everything we get is pretty durable. It has to be.
It has to be. I feel
it
you.
has to be.
I feel you.
It needs to be durable, or it's just gonna get shredded, or the dogs are gonna think it's like something they could chew on. Cause I don't know about you, but like on our door frame, I don't know if it's Frankie or Cadence, but they like chew on the bottom. Like they trying to break. It might be Cadence.
Absolutely Cadence.
No, but what's crazy? It's in our bedroom too.
That's absolutely Cadence.
Cadence doesn't go in our bedroom.
Is it your side bedroom or is it on the outside bedroom?
No, our side bedroom.
I guess he started to get some choppers on him.
So
I don't know.
That makes me think it's Franklin.
But yo, Cadence probably showed him. That is not some Franklin stuff. Bro, do we have to break up the door that she destroyed? Come on.
She's gotten better.
Okay, but let's be honest here.
All right, long story short.
Door was gone.
Cadence ate half of my door. So when I first got her, she had separation anxiety. Heavy. I had to go to work. So I would put her in the kennel. She didn't know how to open the kennel yet. But I was like, all right, I'm going to leave her in the bathroom and give her some space to like move around a bit. Give her a little bit more trust. Negative. So I had a camera set up too at the top. The cord was not anywhere near the like floor or anything. She hopped up. It was like she knew the camera was watching her. She hopped up on the like bathroom sink part, bit the cord. No hesitation. Bit the cord. And then next thing I know, screen's just black. And I'm at work and I'm just like,
yeah, my shit fucked.
I was like, okay, maybe she just like started chewing on the cord. Hopefully she didn't get electrocuted. Hopefully she's just like chilling out. And my roommate was like, your dog was like, he texted me, your dog's howling a lot and she won't stop. And it sounds like something fell. And I'm like, it's probably camera fell. Nah, that dropping noise you heard was her ripping the door apart. He didn't even try to go look.
I wouldn't either.
This was before I was living with Josh.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't even hesitate to like go look and check to see what dropped or if Cadence was okay.
If I hear a dog howling, I ain't going in that motherfucker, bro.
But she used to howl all the time, remember?
Oh no.
I'd put her in the kennel and then I like go to the store or something and the neighbors would be like, your dog howled like the whole time you were gone. I'm like, I'm sorry. But after a while, after her trusting that I'd be home, she was like, all right, I'm gonna chill out, Dad. I got you.
I remember she was a problem.
But she was tearing up everything.
That's how I know it's her who's made by that little door.
But she found a way to eat the door. Like the whole side of the inside of the bathroom was like tore apart.
I still remember
the other side. It was literally just like a frame for her to like come out of. But yeah,
she in that door. Come on, man.
Hey,
if it is Franklin, I mean, I gotta say, Cadence is the one who influenced him a little bit. She's like, this is how you bite the motherfucker, so you get right in there, okay?
What's funny is, so when COVID was heavy, remember, I used to take Cadence to work, like, religiously. And so when she'd get out, she would run straight to phase 2 where I would work, where I would always take her. And she'd just sit outside the door, like, my dad's going to come here. I know he is. And she's broken out like 4 or 5 times before like we got the lock, because we thought we just left the door like cracked or something, and like she was smart enough to like open it, or like the wind blew it open.
She'd be smacking that shit open.
Yeah, the door be opening with ease, and it's just like, especially once I got a new camera and put it up in the living room where her kennel and stuff was at. She learned how to pop her kennel and bust out that door within like a minute of me being out the door and gone.
That was so funny. It got so like normal. That we was just like, yeah, she's probably like. Yeah, I remember you be like, yeah, she went to phase 2 again.
Yeah, I was like, she's probably at phase 2.
And we'll just go over there. You'll see like girls around her, or she'll just be chilling there.
Or people would like call my number and be like, "Hey, is your dog Cadence?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Why are you asking me this? Who is this? And then they're like, "I have your dog. They're chilling in my apartment. I'm in apartment so and so. Can you come pick her up? I'm on my way." But it was always a female that had my dog. Always.
She's attracted to the females, man.
Well, she's attracted to people no matter what. But honestly, I think she had a soulful black woman as an owner before me. I think she did, because every time she sees like an old black lady, she bolts.
You just want huggies and kisses, man. My girls just be wilding. I don't know what to say. I'm genuinely like terrified for Axel to meet somebody, and it's never because like he's going to buy him or anything. It's because he's gonna be so happy. He's just like a rough dog.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, not many people can like handle that. So
we've been bringing up our dogs a lot. Last couple podcasts,
man, it's our babies, man.
Last episode we talking about diets, dogs, and aliens. Have you heard of the monkeys and the stepladder?
No.
All right, so there's an experiment where there's 4 monkeys, right? And a stepladder that has bananas at the top. So, obviously, you're expecting the monkeys to go up and try to get the bananas. So, every time one monkey goes up and eats a banana, the other monkeys get rained on. And so, every time a monkey tries to go up the ladder after that, the other monkeys jump the other monkey to stop them from eating the banana because they don't want to get rained on. Because they associate them going up there to get the bananas with being rained on. So that's the structure that's built around this experiment. Now, if you take one of the monkeys out, and insert a monkey from the jungle, like fresh monkey, doesn't know anything about this environment, just knows that there's other monkeys. They see the bananas at the top of the ladder. They go up and try to get it. The other monkeys jump him, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm associating with going up this ladder with pain," right? And so
you take that monkey out.
Yeah, you
take one of the monkeys inside out.
Yeah,
and bring a new one.
And you keep going over and over to where it's just all wild monkeys.
Yeah,
to where
now
all they know.
It's going to go up that fucking ladder.
Even though they've never been rained on and they don't associate it with that. They just associate it with pain. And if you ask one of those monkeys, why don't you go up the ladder and get the banana, they're going to be like, that's just it. That's just how it is.
Yeah, you just don't go up it.
And that's kind of how we are as humans, if you think about it.
Yeah.
We just get so used to the way things are, but we haven't experienced getting rained on.
And that's what, just with history, that's why people says like it's very, very important to like keep up with your history, because think about it now. We just went through a pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the time my little brother is like my age, he may not even really remember like what really went on. I mean, he's in elementary, so he can remember, but like he's just gonna be like, we're still wearing masks to this day. I mean, to that time period where I'm like 40, 50 years old, we're still wearing masks. My kids, your kid, is going to be like, we just wear masks. That's just how it is. Yeah. And like, they won't know that there was a time before
where there was no mask.
There was no mask. You get what I'm saying? That's if we continue wearing masks. But they won't know that there was a time before where we didn't wear masks. Like, that wasn't a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like, and it will get to a point where people just gonna be like, that's how it is. Like, that younger generation would be like, that's just how it is, if we don't keep up with history. And that's just with a lot of things. I think a lot of people who question things and try to ask the questions nowadays are like, it's more open now where people are listening, but there's a problem with that as well. Because people would just say shit just to say shit. Like, people would think about some shit and think it's true just because it makes sense in their head. So they would preach it as if it's true. and like all of these people would decide to follow their ideology because
I think it's the same thing with like our emotions and like how we handle things, because we live in a world where it's a lot of people are feeling depressed or feeling sad, and sometimes the reason they feel that is because they hear like these music artists, or like they see like social media influencers like, oh, they're sad, I want to be just like them.
Yeah.
And like you create the environment you put yourself in, because it's like one of those monkeys could have easily been like, hey, like why don't we all just go up there and get them bananas and make a difference.
But yeah, he got to fight 3 monkeys.
No, not if he agrees with all the monkeys. Like, we're gonna go up there and get these bananas. Let's not jump each other.
Yeah, but you got.
And then what's gonna happen is they're gonna get rained on, and then they're gonna understand a little bit better.
Right, but like now is sometimes you gotta be that person who's willing to get that hurt, because you could try to negotiate, but like this is all in the factor that they all are willing to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times you might want to be that monkey and be like, hey, like let's all go up there. Let's all get these bananas. And then there's that one person or 2 people who are like, how about you shut the fuck up and keep your ass down here, or we gonna beat your ass. You get what I'm saying?
And then you're gonna have a 2v2, and then next thing you know,
if you get that second person with you, regardless of the fact, the man, and that's just with becoming a leader. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact, the person who's gonna be able to get those bananas is the person who's willing, and determined to get those bananas. Like, at any means, if I gotta scrap with y'all motherfuckers tonight because I want them bananas, we go scrap. And that's the thing. A lot of people are not willing to challenge somebody.
They're not willing to go out of the norm of their surroundings.
Exactly. And then the people who don't even know what they're fucking talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, be the ones who are willing to do something like that. And it ends up hurting the crowd or hurting the people because they're leading them in the wrong direction. We don't got too many people who know what they're talking about leading people. We got a lot of people who don't know what they're talking about leading people. And that's what's fucking up the generation of things.
And that's within like everything you do.
Be willing to bang. If it's important to you, be willing to do whatever it takes to reach that goal within your means.
And that goes in with clocking in for your dreams. Like, if it's something you really want, you can't be like sad and depressed because like I can't do my dreams because of this. So find out why that reason is stopping you. If it's funds to go do something, get a job, save up your bread, and clock in.
There's so many ways to get money nowadays. It's not even funny.
It's
literally not even funny.
It takes time.
It does. But like, when I hear, and you know how I am, like, because of all this bullshit that we do, bro. Like, when I hear people saying, like, I can't make extra money, do you have time? Well, I barely got time. DoorDash 24 hours a day. I hate to be that motherfucker, bro. Like, I mean, even if it's $5, even if you're like, I can only get $5 a day, well, that gives you a month time frame to think about what you want to use that $150 for. If you saving $5 a day, that gives you a month to think about where you go put that $150 towards.
You could start detailing cars, doing people's yards. It's a little labor, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be $1 richer.
And like, that's what you need to think about. Like, if it gets to a point where, all right, I need to make more money. What would make me more money? Okay, let me get a job. Right, I got a job now. What could be an asset that I could use to make me more money? A computer. I can invest in a computer. That's a little bit cheaper, you know what I'm saying, than getting a car. But like, these are assets. I can use a car to make me more money. Whether it's Turo, like renting it out, whether it's DoorDashing, whether it's
Uber, Lyft,
like all that. You can use a car to make you more money. A good amount of money too, extra income. You could use a computer to make you a lot of money. You could drop ship. You could start selling things on eBay and start doing retail arbitrage.
I've seen people DoorDash off their bike.
Yeah, don't do that unless you're in New York or something.
Well, I think if you're like local, like can't you like set your boundaries?
Nah, I don't know how people are doing that.
Oh no,
that's what I'm trying to say. What the way it works? Okay, so you got your little zone. You click on your zone, and then like you can accept the type of deliveries you want. So like, if you get a delivery that's like 3 to 4 miles, and you're willing to do it off your bike, yeah, for sure, do it. But like, that's 3 to 4 miles you biking.
My legs would be even more elite.
Yeah, you. Bro, your legs be strong as hell, bro. I would invest in a motherfucking moped before I do something like that.
Yeah.
Or like them skateboards that like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, bro. So growing up, they used to like they started selling scooters and
Remember
stuff.
when them things were popping, bro?
And my dad had like one of the moped type ones, and none of the kids were allowed to drive it. There was one day it was sitting in the garage, keys left in the ignition. I spun the block.
Bro, you know I hit a rose bush riding one of them things because I couldn't stop it. I almost got, bro. I think I was supposed to die that day. I ain't gonna lie, that was like my most scariest near death experience I've ever had. So I was riding. It was my friend. She had one, right? And I just got on it and started riding it, bro. And I was riding around the street, and a car almost hit me. Right, so I got past the car, and then I was trying to stop, but like it was one of those where you try to stop, but you just crank it harder.
Yeah,
bro. I was trying to stop, and like I have a small head, so like I was trying to grab it, but I couldn't grab it, so it just said like that. And I just ran right into this rose bush, bro, and just crashed her moped into it. And bro, I was in so much fucking pain because I had all these thorns on me, bro.
And I bet she was just worried about the moped.
She didn't even know, bro. So what happened was like I like grabbed it like in pain. Like after I get my little tears, like, I was just like like after I cried for a little bit, I just grabbed like it's a heavy ass moped. I grabbed that motherfucker, I just started dragging that bitch like out the damn bush. And like I like sat down, kicked the little stand, swiped down like all the stuff, and like just walked home.
You know,
I didn't even go back in the house. I just walked home.
You know you're really hurt, but you know you have to deal with like some type of consequences.
Yeah,
you have that little whimper after.
Yeah, like I was like the ass whooping I will get is way more crucial than what I am feeling like right now. So I was like, Richard, like after I got my little cry out, I was like, all right, it's time to handle business. Let's get this motherfucker back out. And I remember I had that whole scene nice and clean. Kicked to the stand, left it there, and just walked home, nigga. Took a shower, a mean shower, and like got like I told my mama like I fell like down and like a rose bush was there, so like they cleaned me up real good. I just went to sleep, nigga. I remember I was like, I think I was supposed to die that day, bro, because that car almost hit the fuck out of me. And then like I kind of, while I hit the rose bush, bro, I kind of flew into it. So like I went up like a curve, and and I hit like a curve. I hit like a rock. And I kind of just flew. Like, I hit the little rock. It was like, boom. And I just like flew into like the motherfucking rose bush. And I remember I just like, my body just like a gag on them thorns, bro. And I was just remember like, I was just breathing hard and shit. And tears were just rushing down my fucking face. All right, here's a would you rather. Would you rather have a one-time full-body bulletproof force field, one-time full fall from any height no damage shield, or a one-time no burn damage shield? Lasts for 1 minute. So you only get to use this one time. Fuck.
I'd probably do the fallen one.
I'm thinking the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like...
You can run from bullets, you can find some cover for bullets. You know what I'm saying? Burn, you could drop and roll from a burn. You can't really do too much if you falling from a high.
Yeah, because I feel like you could survive a bullet, but you can't survive a huge fall.
Yeah, you can't. Like, you know, there's not too much you could do.
You could jump off one story and break your leg.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if you fall out of an airplane, you know you fucked. Like, if you ain't got no parachute, nobody around you with a parachute, like, that's gotta be the scariest thing.
So my question is, do I activate or does it automatically go? Like,
oh, you better figure that it would. I hope it would just activate.
All right, because
it only lasts for 1 minute too, so you gotta have to time it right. I would just watch. That wouldn't be hard. I would just be watching. I'd be like, okay, yeah, we're getting close.
Yeah.
Activate.
Because if it just like uses it whenever, like I'm accidentally falling off a building, but I don't want to use it because I might need it for a different circumstance. That's a little tough.
Damn, this is easy, but like, damn, that sucks. It says, will you rather kill your best friend or run on a sandpaper treadmill? I'm running on the sandpaper
I was gonna
treadmill, but
say
like that, damn, that's just gonna suck.
but it's barefooted, right?
I would guess.
Yeah, I do the treadmill.
Just you going through some problems. I don't know why you put that question up.
You mad at your best friend? I mean, you have those moments where you could be mad at your best friend, but like at the end of the day, you're like, that's my boy or that's my girl, and like I know we're gonna be fine after that.
Yeah, you just leave it.
It's
You
gonna be one of them things where it's like,
yeah, you move
I'm
on.
good.
Will you rather save 3 of your closest family members or 1,000 people you don't know? That's the easiest fucking question I've ever heard. But I'm gonna wait for you to answer, cause every time I think some shit is easy, you like hit me with a whole different fucking point of view of shit, and I'd be like, really?
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. How, Kendall?
Okay, I love my 3 closest family members, right?
Yep.
But also, it's 1,000 people.
You don't know. You don't know.
It's like that one thing where it's
You don't know. I'm gonna just keep saying that to you. You don't know. You don't know who these people are. Meaning they don't give a fuck about you. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. They don't know you. How can I give a fuck about somebody I don't know? I can't. I don't know. Question easy for me. My 3 closest family members. Fuck them 1,000 people. I don't know them 1,000 people.
It's like that thing where if it's like organ donors, if you die, you're like saving people's lives.
Yeah, that's dope, but you're dead. You know what I'm saying? You're dead. And you know what? If I had a decision to give my organs to my family members before I could give it to those random people, you damn Skippy right. I'm giving them organs to my family members before I give them to those people I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
When people go to war, are they fighting for all those people or are they fighting for the family that's back home? There's some people in that army who's fighting for those other people, but a good amount of them just want to get home to their kids.
I mean, you're fighting. That's a little bit different because you're fighting with your soldiers, for your soldiers.
And yeah, you try, boom, and you try to get back home with the people you went in there with.
Yeah.
It's true. But if they were like, all right, like when they say, who you fighting for? My brother beside me. Who you fighting for after that?
My family.
Exactly.
Yeah, cause if I say 3 closest family members,
that's so easy to me.
That's
more important to me.
That's my wife, my daughter, and probably like my mom or brother.
Yeah, and that's more important to you than those 1,000 people that you save. That is more important. I don't care if that's selfish. I'll take that. I am selfish. I'd rather save those who are close to me and who care about me than save those that are possibly bad for the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you're saving.
Know who the 1,000 people are.
You don't know them, so you don't know who you're saving. You don't know if you're saving a killer who is a serial killer. You don't know if you're saving a really good person, which you will hope that if not all the 1,000 people, a lot of those 1,000 people are good people, but you don't know. At least I know the people I'm saving.
That's fair. Yeah, yep. I agree. I'm saving my 3 loved ones. Yeah. Ooh. I don't have a argument for that.
This was easy for me too, but I'm gonna say this is tough. Would you rather find out you're adopted or find out your girlfriend is a man? This is easy for me.
I'd rather find out I'm adopted.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
100%. I'll go 100%. 100%.
I feel like that would still hurt, but that has to mean my brother's adopted too.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be mad at because
family is the people you grew up with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm all for it. Like,
that won't be too much of a hit. It'd be like, all right.
Once you become a certain age, you get to choose your family. You really do. I mean, obviously you have like your blood family, but you get to choose the people you're around, the people that you love, the people that you trust, and the people that you know who are always going to be loyal to you. Like, I can call Richard my brother any day of the week, and it's like I choose to do that. He chooses to do that. That's why our bond is so close compared to, like, I wouldn't say my cousins, but like any other family member.
Yeah, I for sure have a stronger bond with you than my cousins.
Yeah.
I can 100% say that. I barely talk to my cousins. And that's just being honest. I mean, who you are is gonna be the environment that you build for yourself, and like relationships, and like yes, there's blood family. However, your family is the family that you surround yourself with that looks out for you and care about your well being. That's how I've always thought. Yeah. I have a blood cousin, but do I think can I call that blood cousin up right now and have him help me out in a situation? Fuck no.
Yeah, I have a cousin that would steal from me.
You get what I'm saying?
So,
is he family? Yeah, he's family. I get that. He's my blood family. But he's not family that I would say cares about my full well-being that I would go to for help. Family is the people that you trust around you. That's what family is to me. That's typically me. But people are different. You know what I'm saying? But I would suggest keep your circle the people that care about you and like willing to rock with you when you're in tough situations. There's somebody you can call on when you need help. That's why I suggest to a lot of people, because a lot of people say I got a big family, which I don't rock with big families. I'm cool with having like the 10 people family type of gig. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to have hundreds of people in my family, because you know what, for sure 100 of those people gonna really fuck with you, and that's just being real.
That's the truth.
Yeah, 100 of those people. If you have a big family and you go to these family reunions, a lot of the times it's just fights or people talking shit about each other, and like it's just stupid. I've been to those, and I hate those type of things. So, but yeah, king of my brother. If somebody could tell you the exact day and time you were going to die, will you want them to tell you why or why not? This is another easy one.
I would say no.
Same here.
I wouldn't want to know. That's God's will. That's God's way. Take me when you need to take me, but I don't need to know, because then I'd be looking over my shoulder every time I'm doing something, or
when the gate pops up, you're like fucking nervous.
Yeah. That's
like the worst way to die. If you go take me out surprisingly.
And the fact that could be the reason that you're dying when you're dying.
Yeah.
That person could be lying.
Yeah.
But that day is gonna come and you're gonna be like, it's my time.
Somebody tell me that, I'm gonna be like, man, fuck you. Like I'm gonna just instantly say that. Would you rather never have to sleep again, never have to eat, drink, or breathe again, or never be affected by different temperatures? Fuck. I think the best one.
I would probably have to say I would never sleep again.
That's why I was just about to say.
I would never sleep again.
Bro, think about it.
If I didn't have to sleep, like, I'd be so productive. But I feel like there's more. I feel like there's more room to like think though.
But my thing is this.
That would like mess you up mentally, because you're like, I got to get this done. I got to get that done.
Yeah, you never have a break.
Yeah.
So like, will you just meditate?
Probably, because you're gonna be worn out. You're never gonna have to sleep again, but you're gonna be worn out.
But how will you be worn out? Because the whole point of sleeping is to rejuvenate. So how will you be worn out? That means you will always have energy,
No, because if you're like going to the gym and doing stuff and your body's sore.
Yeah, you'll just eat and recover. You won't have to sleep it off because your body's already recovering. Right?
Yeah, but wouldn't your body always be like on the go, always burning? Like, you burn in your sleep and you probably burn a good amount, but not as much as you being like productive and doing something.
You would probably have to rest, like chill out and rest, but that would probably just be like, oh, I need to watch some TV. But while you're watching TV, you can still be on your computer doing productive work.
Maybe.
That's what's hard about it, because there's so much that, because you won't have to sleep again, but will you be mentally exhausted? Because
because your brain's gonna constantly be on that like, I need to be doing something type energy, or like I need to like.
So you would still have to have a break, I guess, or you would still have to meditate, which is pretty much sleeping. And if you ask me, that's pretty much sleeping. So you'll still have to meditate just to calm down your mind. But even then, that would be like what, an hour or two. So you could shave your 8 hours into an hour or two.
Maybe, but like, I don't know. I feel like after a while, you're probably gonna get sick, because.
Wait, no, they're saying.
Think about like.
Why?
Think about like a chess player, right? Their sport. Yes, I'm gonna call chess a sport.
It is a sport.
Is super intense, and they burn probably like double the amount of calories they would working out because of the mental strain that they put on themselves.
But I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. So, what's the whole point of sleeping?
Well, you need sleep to survive or you're going to die.
Right. Why, though? Why do we sleep? What does our body forces us? Why do we get tired? Why do we sleep?
Well, basically to rejuvenate and...
Exactly, so our body can heal.
It's
you
like,
know what I'm saying?
It's like a charger.
Boom. So, if we would never have to sleep again, either one, our body is either moving like at a faster pace where it's rejuvenating itself quickly so we won't have to sleep again, or two, for us to like rejuvenate, we'll just need to sit down. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll just need to like chill back and like probably meditate for like a couple hours, or probably just chill back and watch TV. So imagine like instead of having to go to sleep at night, you could just like sit in your bed and just start working.
Yeah, but never having to eat or...
That would suck. Again. I would like to eat.
Well, yeah.
Because now you're going to restaurants and watching...
How would you gain or lose weight at that period? Would you just eat more if you want to be bigger? Eat less if you want to be smaller?
Well, let me think.
And then what was the last one?
Oh, never have to worry about temperatures? That's a dope point, too.
Yeah, but do you still get the effects of the temperatures? Like, if I walk out barefooted in the snow, am I still going to get, like, hypothermia?
No. I think that's it.
Like, I just don't feel the temperatures?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think, like, you just don't get affected by it. Like, so you could go snowboard in Colorado with, like, some fucking swim trunks on and be okay. This is tough, bro. I think the most beneficial one for me
is no sleep.
Hell fucking yes, bro. Bro, do you understand? I think I'll be a billionaire. I'm not even joking. I think I'll be a billionaire. If I would have to sleep, I would be a billionaire. I'm so serious. Because I wouldn't have to worry about sleeping, bro. I wouldn't have to worry about, I got to take out 5 hours out of my motherfucking day or more. I slept 10 hours yesterday. Like, today I slept for 10 hours. Because I knew my ass wasn't going to wake up if I went to bed as well.
You know, my brother said it tripped him out, that thing where I told him where you basically slept for like 6-7 years of your life. So imagine if you had that 6 or 7 years.
Back! You'd be 6-7 years ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but like literally like at night is when my best thinking comes on. Which is why I get so mad that I have to go to sleep.
There's a lot of like nocturnal individuals that just thrive at night.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm one of them, but like my career field causes me to wake up early.
And like, bro, peak time where it's still dark, but it's morning time.
Yeah.
That's my shit. Imagine you wouldn't have to go to sleep. You won't get tired. Man, I'm going with the sleep one.
Clocked in 24/7.
Bro, fuck. Shit, bro. I would be doing so much shit. Like, if you really needed somebody to call, like, anytime, I'll be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just say, yo, I need you to pull up so-and-so say this. I'm on my way. Energized, not tired. You ain't got to worry about me getting ready. I'm already ready. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about me getting ready. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm already dressed. Bro, I'm doing no sleep.
That's dangerous.
How is it dangerous, though? My thing is, how is it dangerous? Because what I'm trying to think about is like, it's not hurting my body. That just means I'm constantly on go. I think the hardest part, I will probably have meditation in play or have like something where I go to like the gym and get in them sauna rooms where I just get in them little, you know, them tubs where you just like just be in free thought. It's like a little water or something and they close it. Yeah, I will for sure have that in my regimen. Because I do believe everybody needs to have a time where they can just be still. You just need to be still.
Yeah.
And understand like, hey, like, think about the moments you have and like understand that you're here instead of think about the future and what you're going to do. So for sure, but even then, Kendall, a 2-hour chill time compared to an 8-hour, 5-hour sleep time. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But are you still able to sleep if you just wanted to sleep?
I'm pretty sure no. I'm pretty sure that's a no.
Because there's just something about that, like, middle of the day nap.
That hits different.
That you would miss. Like, you would be, like, envying sleep. Like, especially, like, once you get a significant other, and you're just, like, staring at them like, it must be nice.
I'm trying to get like you, my boy. Okay, would you rather have a perfect body and be poor? No. Will you rather have a perfect body and be poor, average body and be middle class, or be morbidly obese and filthy rich?
Like, we talking about, like, 600-pound life obese, or are we talking about, like...
Morbidly obese? I don't know. For me, that'd be like 300.
300? I'm already there.
But that you're tall. So for you, that's going to be like...
Like 600?
Yeah! Maybe 450, 500. Nah, I think I'll be average body. Middle class.
That's tough. Yeah, I can't do it.
I don't know what's the life of an obese person, bro. That guy kind of suck.
Imagine wearing a 100-pound like weight vest.
Yeah,
every
that's
single
tough.
day.
That's tough. And then you constantly have pains in certain areas. Like they probably have a lot of pain in certain areas. You won't be able to do much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no.
I'm not shouting them out or anything, but honestly, people who are bigger, y'all are athletes. Think about it. Like, for example, me. I can move fast with all this weight on me. I could probably move faster than some of the smaller guys with no weight on them. That should be faster than me, but they're not. I got 200 plus pounds on some people. I wouldn't say 200, maybe like 150.
Yeah.
More on some people. And literally, I move. There's other people who have more. It takes a lot for some people to even like bend down and pick something up.
Like them football players, them linemen, my respect goes out to y'all on some serious shit.
And straight athletes, because think about if we put all my weight on you every single day, you'd probably be wheezing.
Hell yeah.
Somehow came up with
If
asthma.
I was your weight at this like height, I would be big. I'll be big. Yeah, I'll be big.
I mean, I'm probably going to test it out one of these days, but wearing a weight vest, 20 pounds every single day, just see how it feels.
Fuck that.
What's crazy is I did that when I was weighing like 50 pounds less, and when I had the weight vest on, I'm like, how do people do this? And now I'm doing it with no weight vest.
And you gotta think about it, it's distributed.
I feel the difference though.
It's distributed a little bit better though. It's not like something that's just pulling you down. It's like all over your body. I just know I have friends who are like morbidly obese. I hate using that word. Who are big, right? And I hate using that word. And like they just their whole lifestyle is different because they gotta do things a certain way. You know what I'm saying? For sure, if I was that way, I would hire, like, it would suck, but I would hire somebody to clean me. I'm never playing. I'm never playing. Because there's certain spots that you just can't get because you're big. Like
I can't even imagine you big.
Like that, bro, I'll be a funny motherfucker, bro. I promise you. I'll be the funny. I feel like my jokes will be a lot more funny. I'll have nothing but time to think. I swear I would. I'll have nothing but time to think. And you know, I used to be a chubby baby. I used to be really, really big. Like, my parents thought I was going to be a fat person when I grew up.
I can just see you making, like, corny jokes. Like, oh, you upset? Should have had a Snickers, because I did.
Bro, and you know what? I'll be having that wheeze laugh, bro. My laugh... Bro, people be wanting to beat my ass, bro.
Have you ever... I've met a couple in my life where literally, like, a big person, you could just hear them coming. And you, like, especially, like, in high school during lunchtime, and you just hear them, hey, bro, you gonna eat that? Have you ever had a person like that? And they're just like, and you look at them like, yeah, I'm gonna eat that. You're just like, bro, you got it.
Damn.
I can't have a piece.
You ain't gonna finish that. Come on now. Let me just give a little piece, man. Stop being weird, yo.
You gave it to me yesterday. That was yesterday.
Oh, it's like you hungry. Bro, look, if I was that big, I would hire somebody to like fucking clean me. I'll pay good money, but she gonna have to clean me because I want to make sure I smell good.
Oh, it's gonna be a woman for sure.
100% gonna be a fucking woman. Okay, nah. Yeah, I don't want that would suck for the man. You know what I'm saying? Man gotta look at my balls and shit every day.
And it wouldn't suck for the woman?
If she didn't want to do the job, I'd rather have a woman. You know what I'm saying? If she didn't want to do the job, cool. I'll find somebody else who want to do the job. But for the experience to be normal, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would rather look at I would rather clean an obese woman than an obese man. Me personally. Would you rather clean an obese man than an obese woman?
I'd rather not clean either.
Okay, that's a safe answer. I get what you're saying. But like if you had to, if you was a doctor, because doctors have to do this, and you had to clean people. If you worked at because this is a real thing. If you work at a nursery home, because you have to clean the older people sometimes, which one you rather clean? An older lady or an older male?
I'd be fine with either, but now if they're obese, it's a little bit different. There's like roles I gotta worry about. With the old person, it's like I just can't break you. I feel like there's different smells.
I'm okay with
there's different smells from an obese person.
Yeah, there is.
And an elderly person.
Yeah, there is.
Would I rather smell mothballs or asshole?
Look, man, I gotta have a girl clean me. If
Dirty
she don't want to
cheeks.
clean me, she don't want to clean me, then damn, I'm gonna have a robot clean me. I don't
Smell
know.
like fat feet and ass cheeks.
And you know what? At that point, I think there would be a robot that can actually clean me. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll get one of them showers where they hit from all directions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be a little bit better.
I need to get something. I need to make sure I smell good and I'm clean. All right? I don't give a fuck who gotta clean me. I don't care if it's my wife or a girl that I pay for. It's gonna be a female and I need to be fucking clean. All right? It don't need to be no freak shit. I ain't asked for no freak shit. I'm just asking that I smell good. Nigga, that's all I want to make sure is that I smell good. Because I know I can't reach every spot.
Why'd you stop? Why don't you want to wash Mr. Williams anymore? He keeps asking for my lunch and his balls stink.
See, I want to be in a position where they be like, he's so big, but he smells so good. What does he do? I get motherfuckers to clean me. I'm filthy fucking rich. You gonna do some stupid shit like that? Yeah.
Walking through a car wash. The camera.
We done. Thank you for watching our newest episode of The Richest Clay.
Make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor, where you should leave us the highest review, which is usually 5 stars.
You can check out our YouTube channel as well. We can subscribe, like, and
make sure you talk to us nice.
Thank you, Kendall. You can also leave a comment as well. But most importantly, you can check out our website, which would be www.therichestclay.com.
That's where you can find all of our links for everything. You can find our merch and our about pages where you can go ahead and leave us a message. We love y'all. Peace.